Josh thought real beauty was in jazz records and guitar solos. Until one morning, his baby girl mumbled something that outshone every song he'd ever heard. Watch this story to feel why some sounds can only be heard by the heart. In the music-filled corners of New Orleans, Josh Bennett lived for rhythm. Saxophones, vinyl jazz records, late-night gig. She's world was tuned to melody. A professional sound engineer and part-time jazz guitarist, Josh believed life's deepest emotions came through chords and keys. But life had recently added a new instrument to his bandy's baby daughter, Emma. Josh loved her, of course, but he didn't understand her. He'd hold her awkwardly while watching Miles Davis documentaries. He'd pat her head, then retreat to tune his vintage guitar. When his wife, Claire, asked him to take paternity leave, he said, "Music is how I provide." One Saturday morning, Josh sat on the couch polishing his guitar while Emma sat on the floor playing with plastic cups. Suddenly, she looked up at him and said, "Da-da." He froze. The guitar slipped off his lap, landing with a soft thunk on the carpet. Claire looked up from the kitchen, wide-eyed. Emma giggled and said it again. "Da-da," stretching the syllables like a mini-opera. Her voice was half squeak, half magic. Josh blinked. No saxophone solo had ever stopped his heart like that. He leaned down, picked her up, and she grabbed his nose with her tiny fingers. In that moment, the world went silent, except for her. That night, Josh didn't reach for his guitar. He sat on the rug, letting Emma babble and mumble nonsense into his chest. It was off-key, out of rhythm, and sweeter than any note he'd ever heard. Later, when Claire asked if he missed his guitar time, he smiled and said, "Turns out my favorite music never needed strings." Moral: those who haven't heard their child's baby talk may think instruments hold the sweetest sound. But once you hear a child say da-da, no melody can compare. Humorous touch. Josh now jokes, "I spent 10 grand on speakers and still miss the best sound in the house. A baby saying poop like it's Shakespeare."